For a new parliament complex, there is more controversy erupting. Swami Prasad Maurya, who formerly used to be with the BJP, then with the Samajwadi Party, has said that only the Tamil Nadu Adinams were called. These are radical Brahmin sects, and only these people were called for the inauguration of the new parliament building and the installation worship of the Sengol scepter. If the BJP government had faith in India as a secular sovereign nation, then all religious leaders of this country should have been invited. Although the BJP government is going on the path of monarchy by establishing the Sengol scepter, it is also trying to establish Brahminism by calling the Brahmin religious leaders of south of India. Again, rather unfortunate that the SP leader Swami Prasad Maurya is looking at this from the prism of Brahminism and radical Brahminism as he compares the Adinams to a radical Brahmin sect. Let me go across to Pallavi Ghosh, who has more on this. Again, I come back to that point. Today is not the day for politics. Today is the day for national unity, for, cutting across the political divide, people to come together. And here you have Swami Prasad Maurya looking at this from a very caste principle, from a very caste prism, saying that only radical Brahmin sects from Tamil Nadu have been invited for this scepter inauguration. Instead, there should have been people from other faiths and other castes as well who should have been invited. How do you see this, Pallavi?
So factually not correct, because I remember we saw that. I mean, Gurbani, for example, and the Maulvis and the priests, they were all chanting. So I think the messaging which was going across is Naya Sansad, Sabka Sansad and Sarv Dharm Ka Sansad. So that's the point which certainly was being made by the government, and also more importantly by the Prime Minister and also all the parliamentarians who were pretty much present over there. And just yesterday I was wondering that whether there would be any objection to the kind of rituals which have been planned. There's a Prarthana Sabha, then of course we've heard the entire prayers which were being read out and recited, and the mantras which were being recited, because that's a tricky ground as far as opposition parties go. In the run-up to 2024 Lok Sabha elections, and in fact even before that, political parties who have who have till now not projected the Hindutva aspect have started doing that. We've seen the temple runs by Congress leaders claiming that Rahul Gandhi is a Janeyodhari Brahmin, the Samajwadi Party for that matter, almost every political party, the Trinamool Congress, all of them didn't want to get caught in that whole polarization tag or in that, kind of trap. So, this kind of comments will actually not help them, because, what's going to happen is in January you're going to have the Ram Mandir, for example, to be inaugurated, and that's going to be the battleground state also. UP is going to be the battleground state, largest number of MPs going in from there. So they matter for the Samajwadi Party. So I think Swami Prasad Maurya's comment is something which could make little awkward situation as far as his own party goes, and also as far as the entire opposition's narrative goes, which till now has tried to be very, very careful on commenting, at least as far as the Prarthana Sabha is concerned inside the new parliament building.
All right. So again, controversy. First, it was the RJD tweeting a picture of the coffin, comparing the design of the coffin to the design of the new parliament building. Now, Swami Prasad Maurya looking at it from a very narrow caste prism, saying that only Brahminical sect from Tamil Nadu, from south of India, was invited for this. Again, let me go across to Kailash Adhikari on this. What is the politics happening here? What is Swami Prasad Maurya even trying to achieve or trying to get at by not just tweeting something that was factually incorrect? There was a multi-faith prayer meeting that happened right after the installation of the Sengol. But even to look at the installation of the Sengol from a purely Brahminical casteist point of view, that is again absolutely unfortunate. Kailash.
Absolutely unfortunate and shallow, I would call Saka. I mean, what are you trying to achieve by all this? Just for the sake of opposition, you're trying to oppose a particular event which is a landmark in the history of our country, and that too on the basis of caste, creed and religion. I mean, aren't we above all that? What is he trying to achieve by that? What is the party trying to achieve by that? Just by saying that there's a particular tradition which was followed, and that is why the Pontiffs were called from Tamil Nadu, and just by linking them to a particular a caste or a religion or only towards Brahmins, what is he trying to achieve? I mean, does it even find any logical sense? Like, before even sharing this or before even tweeting this, where is that rationality within a particular human to differentiate between right and wrong? I fail to understand.
Right. Give me a moment. What we're going to do is to take a break. But like I said, it's very unfortunate that even on a day like today, when politics should be kept aside, politics should be given a break, and it should be a moment of national pride, national unity. Instead, what we have is politics, first from the RJD, now from the Samajwadi Party. We'll take a quick break on that note, but when we come back, we'll take you inside the new Parliament building and bring you up to speed with its various facets, its design and its functionalities, and of course, technology. It's going to be one of the most modern buildings that you'll see anywhere in the world. So we'll talk about all of that right on the other side of this quick break.